Do you think you're ready to get a Siberian Husky? Well, hold on, because there are things nobody tells you, and they might completely change your mind. First, they are not ordinary dogs. Their energy is off the charts. If you don't burn off that energy every day, brace yourself. Your house will turn into chaos. Second, they're independent, very much so. Don't expect blind obedience. You'll need to earn their respect. Third, they shed a lot, like a lot. Now, before continuing, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It helps reach more dog owners who need to know these truths before making a decision. Fourth, they're escape artists. If you let your guard down, that's it, they're gone. And what nobody tells you about their behavior at night might be even more surprising. Fifth, the Siberian Husky has an extremely strong instinct. This means that if they aren't trained the right way from an early age, they can develop behaviors that are difficult to correct later on. A lot of people believe that affection and a few scoldings will do the trick. They won't. What really makes a difference is a correct, structured method that teaches your husky to understand boundaries without stress, without yelling, and without punishments that only make the situation worse. In fact, if you've noticed that your dog ignores commands, pulls on the leash, destroys objects, or simply does whatever it wants, take a look at the training method in the first comment. It shows step by step how to turn even stubborn dogs into much more obedient companions using simple techniques that any owner can apply at home. Many owners only discover this after months of frustration. Sixth, they need constant mental stimulation. Just going for walks isn't enough. A bored husky starts to create its own entertainment, and that usually means a torn-up couch, scratched doors, or destroyed objects. But there's something even more unexpected about the way they communicate with their owners, something that catches practically every owner by surprise when they start living with this breed. Seventh, they talk. Yes, the Siberian Husky doesn't bark like other dogs. It howls, grumbles, responds. It almost seems like it's having a conversation with you. At first, it's funny, but when it happens at 3 a.m., the story changes completely. And here's the thing almost no one prepares you for. They form strong bonds, but in their own way. Don't expect a dog that obeys just because you told it to. The husky tests, observes, challenges, and that can be amazing or extremely frustrating, depending on how you handle it. Many owners end up giving up or regretting it precisely because they don't understand this unique personality. And you know what's most curious? Small daily actions can completely change your husky's behavior. Simple things that almost no one does, but that make all the difference in how he sees you as a leader. And when you understand this, everything starts to change. But there's one specific detail in this process that most people completely overlook, and that's exactly where the biggest problems begin. And that detail is what separates a totally out-of-control husky from a balanced and obedient companion. The truth is simple. It's not about commanding your dog. It's about knowing how to communicate with him the right way. When you understand this, everything changes. The behavior, the connection, and even the way he responds to you day to day. Those who master this kind of knowledge don't suffer from destruction, disobedience, or constant stress. On the contrary, they start to enjoy the best this incredible breed has to offer. And now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever been through any of these situations with a husky? Or are you thinking about getting one and were surprised by any of these truths? Leave your experience or question here in the comments. I read everything and might even make a future video addressing your specific situation. Because understanding a husky isn't optional. It's what determines whether you'll have a dream or a real challenge at home.